Okay, video number 4 for this series, and I'm going to stop at that. So carrying on from video 3, if I were president, how I would make what would I do? Okay, I would find a way for everybody to find some common ground. My campaign slogan would be "Make America Work Again." Okay, uh, one of the things I would immediately do is have a complete, total, 100% disbanding, to completely disband ICE. That particular agency were completely nullified 100%. I would say let the name of ICE go right down into the toilet, never to be mentioned again. When I say that, in terms of any sort of viable agency, and I would replace it with a truly highly professional agency that would only single out truly violent criminals selling deadly drugs. No exception. Everybody else, we will find a process. Those who want to stay in this country, to find a process to help them. Others, we would have to figure it out a way, but it'll be a sane system working with everybody. But ICE will be completely disbanded. The damage that was done with NATO recently, with Trump being a dumbass, trying to put pressure on a forced confiscation of Greenland, because my father's side, he is Danish, so his grandfather, I believe I would be perfect on helping to repair the damage and explain to them that many Americans do not agree with that in any way, shape, or form, and that my bloodline is with the Danish people on my father's side. So let's work together to repair the damage. I would thank the president of France for coming to the rescue. And I would say let's reestablish a stronger NATO tie. I will work with all the NATO allies in a way that's sane. And even those who are not part of NATO, like for instance with Russia, I would make sure diplomatic ties are strong, but I would say, look, there has to be a thing where both your border and the Ukraine border in a situation, we have to come to an agreement and stick to it. And when drawing a true red line, if that line is crossed, then there has to be consequences. I'm not talking about nuclear warfare, but boycotting and other financial pressures. Same thing with China, you respect people, even though they may not be part of NATO, try to work with them. But if something happens, then do a boycott or do other measures, okay? What I'm trying to say is that I would try to find a middle, even including with the Palestinian Israel thing. I sure want to be saying I'm going to build a building, a big tower, and all that, and insult the Palestinian people. At the same time, I would make sure to affirm the right of Israel to exist. A two-state solution